I'd say we got pretty lucky there. It's now May the 12th, and we did not have any sea combat. We had some land combat that was pretty boring. So I now need to focus on sinking their ships. Sinking their ships with my ships. That's naval strategy in a nutshell right there. I'm going to try to get the 10th Fleet to attack these ships here. Assuming that they're heading for California, so probably along this line here. The question is, should I try to pursue these ships with anything I've got? These are not real strong. Probably would be a good idea to try and kill them. But yeah, this fleet here is the one that I really want to attack, and it's got 3 battleships, 3 cruisers, and 2 destroyers, so it's going to actually be moving pretty slow. On the other hand, my fleet with battleships is also going to be moving pretty slow, so let's see. If they're heading towards California or Washington or something like that, would that give me a movement point? Yes, I will go ahead and plot that course. They will not go that slowly, though. I might be playing catch-up with them for a while. At least with this fleet. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these ships, whether I should have them chase or whether I should have them just waiting here, basically, for these. They will be able to catch them because these are destroyers and cruisers. So they go pretty quick. What's this 5th fleet got in it? Because it's not doing anybody any good up there. I think we'll have it come down here. Maybe like that. I like it. Alright, so that's the plan. We're gonna try to catch these guys, I guess. So here's where things stand as of the plan phase today on May 12th. Looks like they kind of have concentrated their forces here, which is a good defensive move. I'm a little bit dispersed by comparison, but this is all I can find, and we're just out of position to make an attack. I don't have anything close enough quite to hit these guys, so not going to see any action here today. We do have some additional ships that were detected down here, and they have actually, it looks almost like they've reorganized. I don't remember what the composition of each fleet was, but I mean, this is actually a new fleet here. We have not seen the 3rd fleet yet, but it is just 1 destroyer, so that's not a big deal. I think that the 10th here wasn't just 4 and 4. I think it was different, and I think that this fleet is definitely new. We have not detected that in quite some time. I think that's the Australians, actually. This fleet has also changed. This is 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, and 1 destroyer. I think that they split off. I don't really know what's going on here, basically, but it could be a little bit dicey for us, I suppose. Did not detect the doorbell fleet that we found down in this area, but hoping that I can catch them. I have used my planes to try and track them down. Actually, I should use Iwo Jima's planes. I didn't even think to do that. I need to have them check it out. But if I detect them, obviously I'll let you know, but I don't think I will. So for now, we're just going to play it cool. And I do have my Marines attacking at Chicago. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Probably won't go well, but worth a try. So they're attacking us in Chicago with their mighty American planes. They don't have a whole lot. Won't watch it. I'll have a sip of my beverage. So you can see we've taken some damage already. That's from a previous couple of air raids, I think. Alright, so we're going to attack the 11th Division. Let's see how that goes. Oh boy. This is not going well at all. We lost a lot of troops, and they lost 1. Aha. See how this round goes. Well, we apparently can go fuck ourselves. This is terrible. I guess we don't have any supplies. That might have something to do with it. We are bogged down, friends. I don't think that this is going to be happening. This whole taking over America thing. Oh my dear sweet lord, look at that. We just got the shit kicked out of us. Oh, how about another? Yeah, let's do that again. Look at that. Way to go, guys. Way to go to your graves. We need an airbase in Montreal. And this is China, and I don't care about it. Wow. This is tough stuff. This is tough to watch. Yeah. So, all of that just happened. Oh, this is gonna be good too. By which I mean it will be terrible. We might even, well, we'll probably not quite lose this division. I need to actually change this unit out because, well, I need to put one in Madong. As weird as that sounds, I need to put a division in Madong and then move that out of Madong into, oh, what's this? We've broken off negotiations. Could not agree to the terms of the aid pact with the USSR. Well, it was worth a try. That would have been funny if we'd gotten one. We'll try again next month, maybe. Okay, so it's the 13th. We have a lot of problems to deal with. A lot of stuff in the north, and the south, and the east, and the west. Dear God, let's get to it. Here are today's maneuvers around the Aleutian Islands. You can see that I have my fleet concentrated, and they have theirs concentrated. They also, I think, might have given us the slip back here. Not a big deal. Those were not real important fleets. The ones that I have back there aren't either, but would have been nice to take them out, I suppose. But looks like we're going to get into a scrap probably tomorrow. What I anticipate doing next turn is moving these just maybe down here. Since I'm a big idiot, I didn't have the first fleet in this square here. So if you look at the weather chart, they're in a foggy square, so they can't launch an airstrike. Wow, that really sucks, actually. But, and they do have some bombers on there, and that would have been really nice. The 4th fleet does have an air force, but it is not very powerful, so I'm not actually even going to bother with it. So I don't think that they have anything else in the area. It's just going to be another quiet turn. I do have my Marines pulled out of Chicago, and I have switched them in Wewak. So, yeah, I think everything's good to go for the end of the turn. Hopefully nothing too exciting happens. I don't anticipate anything exciting happening. Also have not detected any fleets down here. So, as I expected, the combat phase for last turn was pretty boring, but next turn should be pretty interesting in the Aleutians mainly, but there could be a few surprises elsewhere after we get through the interminable screen here. It takes a while to order land forces and fleets. Just gotta give the game some time. Oh, now we're executing. Oh boy. Brace yourselves. The surprise will be worth it. That actually, the army just scooped my heat. They took Agra, apparently. They took the Taj Mahal. But then... Wait a minute. What are you doing? Okay, what happened there, game? Did I not give you orders in China? I think... Let's take a look at what happened there. Yeah, so where did you go? Did you go here? Oh, that's why. Because there's enemy troops in Suzhou. Well, we might just move them along then. If we can go back to any of these bases, that would be preferable. Particularly Peking, that would be great to take. That was the whole idea behind moving here, is to go up to Peking and take it. Don't know if I can actually move that division now, though, but we'll see. Meanwhile, the Aleutians, I made a little bit more of a provocative advance there than I initially was thinking I would do. Let's see if I can even find my fleets. Oh dear. That's not a good sign. They're gone. They're just gone. There we go. So we were kind of bunched up over here, and I was thinking, well, maybe they're gonna sail into us, but they didn't, so let's see if we can find them. No, you can't do that yet, pal. A little presumptuous. Come on. Aha! So we can at least launch an air raid on that. That's good. That's not much of a fleet, but it's a fleet. Tell you what, actually, I'll just go ahead and detect as much as I can and get back to you with the results. So here's what we've got, and it presents a little bit of a dilemma, because this fleet here is the main American fleet with carriers and battleships, if I recall correctly. Yes, it is. And then we have, right in the middle of this carrier formation, this flotilla of destroyers, which is definitely an issue. So I wanted to, initially, I was thinking, well, I could just have this fleet do a surface attack. I could just have them go shell the destroyers. But then I was like, oh yeah, destroyers have torpedoes. And they are devastating against carriers. So I'm going to launch an airstrike, I think. Now, this fleet is not very powerful as far as planes go, but it'll have to do. And then we have another fleet that's nearby, but it's only 2 cruisers, which is not really the right recipe for success in this situation. 7 destroyers versus 2 cruisers, that's not good. We don't want that. So then I have this fleet over here that also has some bombers in it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and have them attack this fleet here, which is another destroyer flotilla. The bright side to this is that destroyers are terrible at dealing with aircraft, so I'll be able to take care of them pretty handily. I think that that's the best way to play this, to be frank. I think that that's about as good as we can do. We could have possibly struck at this fleet, but it's a small fleet. I don't really care what they do. This fleet would have been nice, but I would like to attack it with my surface ships, my battleships. So they're just out of range, unfortunately. They did back off, it looks like. But some of them advanced. I don't know. I don't know what the AI is thinking. Maybe it's just not thinking. That would be pretty much par for the course. So, that's the turn. We'll see what happens in combat. Okay, we're attacking the 11th Fleet first, it looks like. And, I think I can just go ahead and delegate the orders, because I think I know what they'll do. Just a hunch. Well, that's good. The AI is clever enough to know that should have the fighters attached, or attack the transports. They can attach themselves to the transports too. That would be a great way to sink them. And that should do it. Yep. I get the feeling that this is going to be a very long day for them. So, rather than making it a long day for you as well, why are you doing that? Why would you do that? Anywho, we'll just skip ahead here. Alright, well, we lost several of our torpedo bombers, but we did sink 2 of their destroyers. So that's good. Probably wasn't quite worth it. Alright, so we're bombing this fleet here. This is really the one I'm much more concerned about. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do each because we demonstrated that the AI does some spectacularly stupid things. Let's prevent that. So these are fighters, so I'm just going to go ahead and have them attack them. You get the basic idea. I'll just have the fighters attack the transports and the others attack the destroyers. You'll see the results forthwith. That wasn't very successful at all. I guess I forgot that this fleet had mostly fighters, but I thought I saw more bombers than there really were. In any case, we seem to have not been penalized for our mistake, so that's good. I probably should have... Well, no, I was going to say I probably should have ordered those cruisers to attack the destroyers, but no, that would have been terrible. Why was I even thinking that? That is clearly a sign that I am not fit for command. Never do that. Okay, well, there's some bullshit going on in China, as per usual. We'll be getting going with the next turn shortly. Yeah, they've got some serious shit up here, as it turns out. This fleet has some battleships. Not as much of a concern as this one, though, because they do have carriers with them. This fleet actually should be a little bit easier to deal with compared to the other one, so I'm actually pretty happy about that, but we will have to double back and deal with the 16th, I guess. For now, we're going to slaughter these guys, hopefully. Oh, splendid. So what happened here is the 10th Fleet is attacking this American fleet with carriers, and they can send their cap, basically, to attack us. And they are attacking our transports, which is relatively clever. Especially with this fleet, because they don't really have a whole lot of fuel. That's a masterstroke, in fact. I wish I'd thought of that. Well, I have, I guess. Doesn't look like... Yeah, that's all they're gonna do. That's annoying, but it's certainly not crippling. So that's good. We're gonna rock their world now. And of course, I'm gonna be taking command, and for some reason they have their carriers in the lead. Why would you do that? It's probably something that I have going on myself, so I shouldn't be talking too much, but... Alright. We're going to be taking command individually. They've got their ships in a big old conga line here. See how this goes. Could be a little bit tough, but they don't have any destroyers to send torpedoes at us. Meanwhile, we have a couple of destroyers, so we'll see how this goes. So I've been adhering to my strategy of kind of sticking where I started. In fact, I forgot to move my transports last turn. But we have a possibility here to kill this Pennsylvania-class ship. So I'm going to take it. Because I am a smart tactician. I've read many books about tactics. Oh, there you go. Is that going to be it? Come on. Oh. Fuso. F you so much, Fuso. Shit. How am I gonna finish this off? Can I sneak you in somehow? I can. I certainly can. Right? Will that work? I feel real silly if that doesn't. Hey, alright. Thanks, video games. You've allowed me to save face in front of the internet. Oh. Well, I should think so. Good deal. Alright, so we have two more battleships behind that are encased in cruisery goodness. What will I do here? Will I just have... What should I have you do? I'm gonna have you just move up and take a pot shot at the carrier here, I guess. Kind of risky. He is damaged, so might end up regretting that. We'll see if we land a hit here, though. That might make it worthwhile. You idiot. You were right next to him.
I've played enough World of Warships to know that should be easily attainable.
Fuck. Alright. We'll do the same with you. Might as well have you pop off a shot at that cruiser. This isn't exactly the... You know what I should have done with that? That destroyer is had him sail in front of that carrier. Just to block him a little bit. Keep him from retreating quickly. Because as much as his planes don't seem to really be much of a threat, I would like to sink him. Meanwhile, we did... we even caught him on fire. Alright, well that's a good turn. We'll see what happens going into the next one as the enemy takes control. I get the feeling that... I don't know, we'll see. I've got a bad feeling about this destroyer here, though, because they are in pretty crappy shape. So we've got bad news and bad news. As you can see, the Yamashiro... is not in real good shape. So I'm going to try to kind of make an escape route along this line so it can get away from the rest of the battle. And we also did lose that destroyer, so that's a bit of a shame. But, you know, that's war, I guess. I am going to have this destroyer do something that is probably really, really reckless. I'm going to have him just buddy up and try to torpedo... Which one? Does it matter? Let's try to get this one, because that one is actually more of a threat as far as the Yamashiro. Damn it. Doesn't make a difference if we don't hit it, I guess. But it will be... These ships are going to continue sailing south. If this ship just goes north, then that's okay. We might be able to get out of range of their guns. Now, I've presented myself with a little bit of a problem here, because... There you go. I won't be able to attack that other battleship again with torpedoes, but that's okay. There you go. Just hope that these hit. Excellent. Good, good. And it's on fire. So then I'm going to have... Yeah, I'm going to probably just dogpile on that one then. It's kind of a shame because the Yamashiro is one of our few useful battleships. It's not super fast, but it does actually... It's a functioning battleship. It's kind of nice. It's like a 7 out of 10. Better than this piece of crap. So it did land a hit there. Problem with this battleship, though, is that it is really half of a battleship. It doesn't do very much damage. I'm going to go ahead and move the Yamashiro now. I have a little bit of a sniffle, apparently. Should I move it just full away? Because they're going to keep sailing south. I don't know. We might get attacked anyhow, but I'm doing my best here, folks. Alright. Nice. So, that ship is about to sink. It said that the starboard side has serious damage. We should be able to take it out. Issei is a piece of garbage, so I'm going to go ahead and have it take the killing shot if it can. Shouldn't have had it move that much. That's okay. The reason I want the Issei to take the shot is because I think I can do more damage with the Fuso. I think. Not 100% on that. That should do it, hopefully. Nice. Okay. By the way, I have our other fleets moving up north here, because they clearly have a lot more ships up here than I thought they did. So I think that that's the prudent choice. That'll be fine. Just noticing the tuba in the background there. It just caught my ear. Nice. Our gunnery is just insane. I don't understand. Like, it's night and day between letting the combat auto-resolve and letting, or taking command yourself. It's just preposterous. Why would you do anything else? Alright, we're gonna end the turn here in a moment, and hopefully not lose any ships. So we didn't lose any ships. The Fuso did take some hits, though, which is not preferable. But we'll try to sink this New Mexico class here. Not going to record all of my attacks on it. Just going to let you know when I go ahead and sink it. How's that sound? Super. I wheeled the Yamashiro around and managed to get the kill shot with it. So that's awesome. They have no more battleships, which means that my ensuing attacks with other fleets should go pretty well. I don't have to worry too much about these carriers getting away. So I'm just going to try to mop up. Let you guys know when that happens. Alright, so they got away with 1 cruiser and 2 carriers, I think? Let's see the tally. You can see, though, that the Yamashiro is seriously damaged, and that is correct. They have 2 of their carriers and a single cruiser. We will be attacking them now with the 9th Fleet. Let the merry-go-round continue to spin. Alright, we could take out the fleet with this shot. I think we might... Oh my god, we just killed Bill Halsey. Jesus Christ. Okay then. Well, we just finished off that fleet in fine fashion. Let's see if I can jam some more alliteration in there. It was a fantabulous, fun, trying to avoid certain other words that start with F. Fantabulous, fun, effing controller fiasco. There you go. Landed the plane. Alright, so that was a rousing success. We did take some damage to the Yamashiro, though. That will probably have to be repaired, especially in light of the fact that there is a fairly large contingent of battleships behind us that we will have to deal with. But that's for another turn, I guess.